I'm just refreshing your videos page so I see it.
Hmm.
So I can see it.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's Level 7 Studio here with Crypto Siren. Sorry about the shitty stream. It
Are
had
you on Twitch?
No, I'm on YouTube. I had a technical error.
Let's see. I still don't see your stream.
Should be up.
It's showing that you're live. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. You got a yacht. Why would you buy that?
Look, don't ask questions.
Why?
I had the money, man, okay? Leave me alone.
Did you get an underground layer?
Like a facility?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dire, alright, man, it's all good, bro. No, I did not. And I'm doing, I'm not good, but I'll live. I'll be okay.
How was I wrong? Did they hear me say black people?
No, I remember how I was doing a stream on the crew too, and they were talking about the leaderboards, how people weren't already like icon 2300 or higher. There was only a guy at 2300, and there was a guy that on Dire sent me a photo, and there was a guy at like 3000 something.
Oh, is that like a level cap?
Yeah, no. I don't know if the level cap in the crew 2 is icon 999,000 or 9,999.
Oh, like GTA.
What's going on, Jason? Welcome back, man.
Alright, default view. Now I can see the stream and the comments at the same time with no lag. Okay. Well, tonight we are talking about a very special person. I am so excited to be talking about them today.
You sound so gay.
I'm very excited.
Nah, Jason, you're good, bro. You're all good, man. Well, it's not necessarily personal, but it's information that I'm not allowed to give out. But like it involves my girl's family, so I can't really, the things that I know I can't really tell other people.
Whoa. I didn't think that would happen.
Yeah, and something bad really happened. Really bad happened today, and I've been pretty much pissed about it all day long. So,
You killed her.
I did not kill her.
How fast was it?
Jesus Christ! Shut the fuck up.
I like how when a driver bumps into you, they yell at you.
I have heard of World of Tanks. I don't really play it though, to be honest.
World of Tanks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's like a super microtransaction heavy game, I heard. I heard they even charge you for ammo.
Dude, I was at my girl's sister's fiance's house, and
Really?
her fiance has a brother, two brothers, and they play PC. And his one brother Sean was playing something, and somebody came into the Discord chat as a fake admin and stole over 10 grand of things that Sean had purchased.
Wow.
This motherfucker was crying.
Was he crying? Like for real?
He was literally crying, and I was like, wow, dude, get over it.
What game was it? Fortnite?
Uh, I
Fortnite?
don't, I don't know, but it was, I don't know what he was playing. He was playing PC, so I don't really follow what, PC type things, but all I was like, man, I just kept saying to myself, get the fuck over it. And his dad was pretty much telling him the same thing, like, you can, you can build back up. I mean, he's like, it's not the end of the world.
How old was he? 30?
Hell if I know. I didn't know about the admin. That's all I heard from my girl's sister, so.
No, the brother.
Oh, nah, he's like 12 something. 12, 13 something.
Oh, how'd he get 10 grand though?
Probably his daddy. Actually, they don't. It's a free game, and you can choose to be a wallet warrior. I am a wallet warrior. I will never understand why people use this. Neither do I. I mean, if I lost my account, whoopee-doo. I mean, yeah, I'd be pissed, but I wouldn't cry about it. I mean, I've got extra accounts, so it's not like it's the end of the world.
I'd cry for you.
Shut up. But, I mean, I don't get it either. I really don't. I mean, if you bought it online and it's virtual, I mean, come on, you can buy it again. Let's be honest. You can buy it again.
$10,000 more dollars.
With 10,000 more dollars.
It's a dumb kid. Who doesn't know all the admin names in the Discord?
Yeah, that's also another, that's another pro. If you lost everything, you can do everything over again that you can only do once.
Oh hey, a parachute. I actually needed one.
For right now, until whoever you've got planned to show up shows up.
Oh, they're not coming. We're just talking about them.
What the fuck did you have me stream for then?
Because it's a very interesting topic.
Oh my god. I used to use Discord, but not anymore.
I use Discord.
I was in a Black Ops 2 crew called the Tragic Clan, and we had our own Discord chat, but the crew fell apart, and our leader said the clan was done, so I deleted. Nobody got on anymore. So, but me and him are going to be starting up a new clan. It's going to be called Spade Set. And it will be old gen only, so Black Ops 2. So I will do what I can to post videos, maybe, if I can try. No promises though. I'll have to figure out a setup with my phone or something, since I don't have a capture card. Yeah, and this is pretty much a pointless stream to me, so, I mean, but it's whatever.
Pointless stream is the best. Okay, this stream does have a point. Why don't you shut your mouth?
Shut the fuck up.
It does, okay. Okay, if you guys want to get to the point, I'm ready.
Well, get to the fucking point.
I'm gonna get to the point if you stop interrupting me.
Damn. Hurry the fuck up, old ass bitch.
Whatever.
You didn't deny it.
I'm older than you.
Barely.
Alright, well, let me pull up, like, the personal page. That's one thing I didn't think about.
I will be playing the crew too, and I will be pushing out content for that as well, but also I'm going to be pushing out some Bloodborne content, only because this wanker doodle wants me to.
What one is the best?
So that'll be coming out. I'm getting a brand new controller. That should be here Friday.
Why?
So,
Are you modding it? Are you a cheater? Look at this
n
cheater.
oh my god.
You've heard him. He didn't deny it. He's a cheater.
It's all good. It's all good, Dyer. And no, it's because the one that I got with my new PS4 broke. The headset jack that I had, the tip of it broke inside the headset area of the controller, and I couldn't get it out. So,
That's like the one fear I have when putting headphones in something.
dude, it pissed me off because my dog was in my lap, and I don't know why he was, but he always does it. And I went to take him out of my lap, and his leg caught my headset cord and yanked my headset off my head as well as my controller onto the floor. And I turned my light on, looked at my controller, and looked at my headset, and the controller port piece was stuck inside my controller.
Did you get the beating stick?
I whooped his ass because I hadn't had that controller a fucking week.
Really?
No,
wow.
I hadn't even had it a week.
So is he allowed in your room anymore, or wherever you game?
He's allowed in here in my room, but he doesn't sleep with me anymore. He sleeps with my parents.
All my dogs sleep in my parents' room.
And I don't know if I want to do Bloodborne or not. I'm trying to get into it. I've got some other games. I got another game I want to try out. It's called Absolver. Yeah, this is why we can't have anything nice. Yeah, I agree with you. Absolver seems pretty cool, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. So I don't know if I'll be pushing out too much content for that. I might push out one thing, and if you guys like it, I'll definitely push out more content for it. I'm going to be pushing out a lot of multiplayer BO3 content, only because I'm getting into the multiplayer now. I am trying to push out all BO3 zombie Easter eggs on YouTube. So, you know, we'll do step-by-step guides for each individual Easter egg.
What if you can't do them anymore?
Oh, I can do them.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Really?
And when the new update comes out tonight, you guys, the Grand Theft Auto 5 Nightclub DLC comes out tonight at 5 a.m. I will definitely be up for that, and I will be streaming everything that is released with it. As you guys can see, I've got like almost $13 million, so I'm gonna go. I am not doing a money drop, but I'm gonna be doing a little spending spree. And what is the good news, Dyer?
You're married.
I am not married yet.
To Dyer.
Oh, fuck off. Dude, Dyer is 15 years old. I would go to jail. I would go to jail for that. If I swung that way, I'd go to jail.
I can't believe you're a pedophile.
I am not a pedophile.
He's not denying it. He's not denying it.
I am not a pedophile. And you fix your PlayStation. That is very good news, Dyer. I am ready to start gaming with you on PS4, man. I'm ready. It'd be nice to have you in the streams. Also, I found an app that I can stream with, so look out for that. All right, definitely, Jason. Definitely, I'll definitely have to check that out. Yeah, it's called Twitch.
Oh, that was right?
I don't know.
I know there is a Twitch app, but I don't know if you can.
Yeah, there is a Twitch app. That's how I would check my streams when I would stream on Twitch. I'd view the comments that way and everything. Well, I mean, Dyer, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Nope, I'm mobile. Okay. Alright.
You know, Destiny's aunt still tries to invite me to some stuff in GTA.
Does she really? Dude, I haven't spoken to her in fucking ages.
She didn't like you at first. She hated you.
Yeah, because I got on her fucking nerves.
I know. I was just like, why don't you get over it? That's what
I got on her nerves, yet we dated like 4 times.
You and the aunt? No.
Damn, bro. That sucks. I I do have some news. I did just finish buying my girlfriend, because my girlfriend smokes cigarettes, and I've been trying to get her off of them. So I bought her a... Yeah, right.
Nicotine.
I did not buy her a nicotine patch. I actually spent over $100 to get her a brand new 100-watt mod, box mod, as well as a new tank. My dad's already making juices for her, so that's
How
you know
much
that's a
nicotine
that's
do they have on them?
we put 2.5 for her, and for me and him we use 3%.
I want menthol.
We are making menthol specifically for her,
Yes.
but you don't even smoke fucking cigarettes, dipstick.
I've tried. Oh, I did the like one of those e-cigarette with menthol, and I liked it.
Well, I mean, if you get a box mod, I'm not buying you a box mod. I don't love you that much, but if you get a box mod or a
Where
vape
was
pen,
they?
and you want juices, man, $5 a bottle, bro.
What about? Do I get a discount?
That is the discount. We normally charge $8.
I'll give you $4.99.
That's still $5.
Some pennies. I'll mail it to you.
Okay. Mail me the cash. Once I find the cash, then I'll fucking mail you the juice.
I'll mail you like $4.99, and I'll say, what are you talking about? I counted 500 pennies.
Oh, if you do that, I swear to God, I will not ship you a damn thing.
Oh, check. You must have dropped it. Check the ground.
I dropped a penny! 500 pennies. I dropped a penny! It's only $4! See, my dad uses PayPal, so he could just pay my dad through PayPal.
Oh, I do have a PayPal.
I do not. Not
Hey,
yet.
I found that grave. It took me like 5 minutes to set one up.
Alright,
Oh,
can
you
we
know
get to
what?
the
I
point
do-
of this fucking stream?
Well, I was about to tell you I do have money linked to it, but I guess you don't want to hear about that.
I don't really care. Can we get to the point of this fucking stream, please?
Okay.
I'm driving aimlessly, bored out of my fucking mind.
Well, it's because you don't know who the stream is about yet.
Hell no, I don't.
I don't know if you want to know about him.
Well, get to the fucking point.
Alright. There is an aging, yeah, I'll call it aging. He's getting up there in years for what I think his life expectancy is going to be. Have you ever heard of the name Chris Chan?
Chris Chan, it sounds familiar.
Yes, Chris Chan. Full name: Christopher Christian Christine Ricardo Weston Chandler. They added Ricardo by themselves. 3 of them. Current legal name: Christine Weston Chandler.
Okay.
This thing was born February 24th, 1982. And like all great dictators in history, he has pronounced that day Christian Love Day. Yes. And this thing was diagnosed with high-functioning autism from an early age. Although now it seems that he's decayed in the mental state.
Okay, so he's having brain failure.
No, he's just going crazy. But we'll get to
Okay,
that. We'll get
so
to that.
a schizo.
That's one theory of what he's developing. Have you seen The Truman Show?
No.
It's a movie starring Jim Carrey where his entire life is a lie, and his whole life is broadcasted to everyone in the world as a reality TV show.
Okay.
Christian Weston Chandler has that life. People basically know his every move, what he wears every day, what he does every day, who he talks to every day. And this is all
Okay.
information given out by him. None of this information, some of this information has been gotten illegally, but it's already out there. It can't be traced back to anyone anymore. It's too many people have added to it.
Jason
Alright.
asks, did you compare him to evil dictators like Hitler?
Yes, he is very sociopathic, and he is very, very narcissistic. And he probably has some form of psychosis or psychotic.
Okay.
So to explain why he is the way he is, we have to go back to the very beginning. Conception. Alright. So, what do you think would be the oldest you would have a child? Like the oldest age you would be like, alright, this is it. I either have a child now or I'm not going to have any more.
30.
30? Okay. His mom was in her mid-40s and his dad was probably in his 60s when they had him. There was so little chance of him actually coming out a normal human being. Their age was, they should not, by all medical standards, they should not have had him. They were too old. But they did. And to do the, and the reason why they had him was to basically, is to learn about this guy's life story. Yes, it is, but this story is insane. Alright, so the reason why the parents had Christian was because both parents came from failed marriages with other children whose children basically denounced them and whose other significant other wanted nothing to do with them anymore. They saw Christian as a way to start over in life, you know, have the child they always wanted, but they couldn't. They got Christian. And so the problem with this, being an only child, he was spoiled rotten. And so from the, and here's like an interesting bit of trivia for his early life. He claims to have spoken his first word at 2 weeks old. The word he claims, and he claims to remember. The word he says that he spoke at 2 weeks old is monkey. At that age, babies don't even have vocal cords. So we're already dealing with a man who wants to inflate his sense of self and ego. So, I think it was when he was 6. His parents went out on a date and they left him with a babysitter named Roach. And he tried to get her attention for something. We don't know for what. To be fair, men can have it at any age. Women can be fertile around 30 or 40. The thing about that is that yes, while women can have children into their 40s and men can basically have children anytime they want, it's about the quality of the DNA going in. It actually degrades the older people get. So, you know, you can still be fertile and everything can be okay to be physically possible to have a child, but that child won't be like a normal human. They have a much higher chance of developing like birth defects and stuff like that. Okay. So he tried to get the babysitter Roach's name attention. And she got mad at him and locked him in a room. And from the age of 6 until he was about like 12, he only communicated with screeches and screams. He basically became a mute. And this all changed one day when he was in the store with his mom. And he saw a toy called a GoBot, which is basically like a Transformers toy. And he started reading out the package aloud. And so because of this, his mom bought him the toy. giving him the spark of materialism. That just because he did something good, he deserves something. And that's a very important for later on. And so, in elementary school or middle school, well, he had eBay qualities. Yeah, basically the dad. Yeah, the dad was around 60 when they had him. And so, around no, I was in elementary school. He was still in elementary school at this point. And so, you know, people with autism, they have trouble expressing themselves. And at this time, you know, you didn't have a lot of mental health care like we do now, you know? Like where kids with disabilities would go into like a special ed class. They did, but it was like another school.
I'm still awake.
Okay, so it's like, so when they, I think he just explains it as the teachers he had brought him into the principal's office, and he got upset, and he basically started having, like, he went into like a retard rage, and he started screaming and stuff. And he says they were recording his cries or something, but one theory is that while they were recording his cries, it was more to say, this is what we're dealing with, this is the kind of kid we're dealing with, to take like the proper steps to get his education back on track, you know? Like this isn't a normal kid. And so another problem that they had was, Chris says during that encounter, the principal told him he was gay and started molesting him. But there is absolutely no proof leading to this. I'm not saying it, no one is saying it didn't happen, there is just no proof, and because he's the only one who's saying it, it's pretty unlikely that it didn't happen the way it happened, because he likes to embellish events. And so, fearing that mental health hadn't changed from when they were adults, they decided to just move Christian to another school district where they didn't have his behavioral problems on record. They basically still thought that the way you fought mental health was with the lobotomy. Do you know what that is?
Yes, I know what that is.
Okay, so they move him over to Greene County Middle School, and he has an okay time there. No big incidents that I can remember, except for a teacher who he really liked, and she wrote him a letter basically wishing him farewell. And the one sentence that it sticks out to everyone that Chris should have followed was, if you show people where your buttons are, they will press them. And you have no idea how prophetic that is for his life. Let's see. What happened? And so he graduates, I guess you could say graduates from middle school. And he goes on to high school, which by his account are the happiest, best years of his life. And for all intents and purposes, he's right. Because everything wrong with his life basically started after he graduated high school. And this is also where he, okay, another thing I actually glossed over that was bad was, when he was a little kid, this is after he started talking, when he was a little kid, he really liked Sonic the Hedgehog. And he entered an old sweepstakes for the Sonic the Hedgehog TV show. And he won. He won $1,000 shopping spree. Excuse me, he won $1,000 shopping spree at a place called KB Toys. They aren't really around anymore. This may be 10 minutes, maybe 15, hurry up, I'm not being mean to say. Alright, so he won a $10,000 shopping spree and a lot, I don't even know what he's talking about. He won a 10,000, not 10,000, he won a $1,000 shopping spree at this place, and a lot of people think this also led into his materialism. And so back to high school. Uh, let's see, during high school he creates his, or I think, his most notable original character, his first notable original character, called Bionic the Hedgehog. And do you know why it starts with a B instead of an S?
No.
Because B stands for basketball. That's basically it. He was also the water boy in the high school's basketball team. That's not really important, but he thinks that he was like a really big factor for them playing the games and stuff. He has a really, really inflated sense of ego. And so he creates Bionic the Hedgehog, basically his first really notable creation. And let's see, is it over? Oh, we're actually starting to get into the really good stuff. And so another thing that with Chris is that Chris hates men. And he hates the sight of his own penis and nipples. And with him hating men, he basically had probably like 2 male friends outside of his father. And so he hung out with girls, and he called them his gal pals.
That sounds a bit pedo-ish.
He called them his gal pals. And it was basically a group of 5 girls that pretty much just protected him from bullies, and they weren't really his friends. They just hung around him. And now comes his most famous creation of all time. The thing he's probably most well known for. The creation of a character named Sonichu.
Let me guess, Sonic and Pikachu.
Sonic and Pikachu. He made the character because he was in a like a digital arts class, and they were making a CD cover, and they couldn't use copyrighted characters. And so he thought, hey, you know what makes a non-copyrighted characters? Smashing 2 of them together. And he made Sonichu. And depression is content in items of the stream so far. Oh, it's getting good. I know it sounds really sad so far, but it's gonna start to get good. And so we make Sonichu, and Sonichu kind of lays low for the next couple of years. And so throughout all this time, he doesn't know, but his dad, Robert Chandler, is paying these girls to be friends with Chris. They're not even his real friends. They're just getting paid. And so the now comes the happiest day of Chris's life. His 18th birthday. I think this is either like his... Oh, you have no idea. Like about 5 of his gal pals show up to his birthday party, and they all give him gifts because, you know, they're supposed to be his friends. And so throughout all this, he's thinking, oh, my life is going to get better. It's all uphill from here. But this is probably the high point of his life. Thank you, Andy. And so one funny thing, well, it's not funny, it's very, very weird. If you look at pictures of his 18th birthday, we pretty much have pictures from every major event in his life. If you look at pictures on his 18th birthday, and you see the pants he's wearing, it has a suspicious white stain on the front. We don't know what it is, but I'm sure you can put the puzzle pieces together.
It's cum.
You know, yeah.
It's semen.
That's the consensus on what it is. And so this day comes and goes, and one thing that sticks out that is a red flag, that you could say, is Chris describes the days leading up to it as his mom having to clean out the house for days. And from the pictures we can tell, the party basically takes place in one room. That comes into play later.
So did he get later? Just have a quick wank before the party.
He's a virgin with rage at this point. That's what he calls himself, a virgin with rage.
So it was a quick wank.
Yeah. And so here's probably one of the most depressing points in his life. High school graduation. It's the end of the happiest years of his life, and he, throughout the whole beginning of the ceremony, he's thinking, oh wow, I'm gonna get so many awards, I've come so far, I'm an autistic kid and I have friends, and I'm good at art. He was not good at art at all. And he thinks he's gonna get an art award for his efforts. And what else? Okay, I found my track again. And so the beginning of the ceremony happens, and the art award goes to someone else. Oh no. And so when they call his name to get on stage, he keeps a straight face. He's not even smiling. He takes his diploma and walks off the stage without shaking anyone's hand. And when the ceremony is done, he finds a table by himself and he starts to cry all the way because he didn't get any awards for his high school career. And so at this point, his dad and a gal pal find him, and his dad basically yells at him, saying about what a disgrace and a disappointment he is for putting on that display at the graduation. And so he graduates. Now comes in the college years. Yes, he does go to college. This is where it gets interesting. This is where things really start to pick up. Okay. So he joins the college PVCC. It's like something Virginia Community College. And so now we enter the Love Quest saga. So what he does, well, first let me explain what he was doing. First, he wanted to go into marketing for whatever reason. A lot of people think he just randomly chose it out of a book. But when Robert found out, Robert will be called Bob from now on. When Bob found out, he pulled Chris out of the classes, and he forced him into a CAD class, which is a CAD Autodesk, which is like making 3D buildings in a computer.
Alright, hold on. Jason, that's so fucked up.
I promise you it all connects. It all connects. It's like the butterfly effect. Alright. So are you back?
I don't know, am I?
I guess so. Are you eating something out of a can?
No.
It sounds like it. Alright, so entering college just enters the Love Quest saga because he's a virgin with rage and he wants a girlfriend. So what do you do when you want a girlfriend, Travis?
Hey bitch, show me your titties. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. I don't know. I'll start texting them, getting to know them, and seeing where shit goes. You know, playing it safe.
You wanna know what he did?
Whipped his dick out.
Maybe later. But,
Whipped his little swimp out.
Actually, it's a weird subject, that is. So what happens, I've been timing the entire space. How long he was on. No, it's actually, it all connects, I promise you. So, how he, girlfriend, is he makes what he calls a love sign.
Oh boy.
And what that is, yeah, you're right to say that. He basically says, hello, my name is Christian Winston Chandler. I have autism and I'm very shy. Please come up to me. Do not flirt, as I will not know what is going on, and we'll just think you're being friendly. I only want a girlfriend who is 18 to 22, who is white, no darkies, please. That is actually written on the sign. Has a car,
Racist.
has a job. Oh yeah. Has a car, has a job, has money. Basically everything he isn't.
So, is he a supremacist?
Elaborate.
A white supremacist.
No, he's not that racist.
Oh. Damn it.
And so, that would be very...
Hold on. Damn it. Shit.
Alright. And so, this gets the attention of the Dean of Student Services, Mary Lee Walsh, who calls him into his offices, who calls him into her office, saying that he is soliciting sex, and that if he does not take them down, he will be forced off of the campus. And wouldn't you know it, he doesn't take them down. He keeps updating them. He updates them every year to include his new age, so he'll be like 18, 23, 24. And so...
Somebody's a little thirsty for pussy.
You have no idea. This is the tip of the iceberg. This is the tip of the iceberg. And so, she calls him into basically what is like a court for the school, and they decide that he is expelled for a year, and he can only come back once he's had anger management classes, and he has had a psychological evaluation to prove that he is not crazy. And now this, because the reason for the psychological evaluation is for what he did in a one-on-one meeting with him. Now, what has happened in that meeting is that Chris got upset at her, and he did his finishing move. The finishing move is called the Curse Yehameha, and he said
Finish him!
He really thinks this works, and he really thinks this has an effect in the real world. What he does is he yells, Curse Yehameha, and he curses them with extremely bad luck. So that makes her want to get him a psychological eval. And so, in this 1 year between college, this leads into the gameplay saga.
Did you say gang?
No, game place saga. It's like a video game store kind of. And so
Thanks, Jason.
Now that he doesn't go to college, basically he's relaxing around the house. He starts going to a place called the game place to spend his time. Now. Around this time, actually I think a little bit in high school too, he was really into Pokemon. This is like when it first came to America. This takes place like 20 years ago. And so he's over there and he's an assistant gym leader at the game place, which is basically a title they made up for him to make him feel good. And so what ends up happening is while Chris is over at the game place for his Friday night Pokemon tournament, he starts yelling at the kids because they start beating him in Pokemon. And now this makes the general manager named Michael Schneider, this makes him really mad, and he ends up banning Chris from the game place. But it's only a temporary ban.
I need to
Comic
pick.
City dating sims. Oh, because that's pretty much what his life is. We're almost getting to that actually. And so, what ends up happening is it's a temporary ban, and so it's pretty much a dark period between that ban, and the ban because nothing really happens. And so the ban is lifted, and when he goes back, he meets the girl Megan, starting the Megan saga, the earliest saga in the Chris Chan universe, I guess. And so he meets Megan at the game place, and they become friends. And you know, Chris, extremely thirsty. He wants a boyfriend-free girl. He wants a girl to build up from the ground up to be his girlfriend.
Give him a bottle of water.
Alright, so this starts the Megan Schroeder saga. The very first and I think longest running saga. And so he meets her through his Pokemon games at the game place.
Ooh.
And she basically introduces him to anime and Yu-Gi-Oh. And so he basically starts to copy her to try and get in her pants. And over the years, she starts seeing through the cracks and that he really, really wants her to be his girlfriend. But she keeps telling him that she's asexual and she doesn't want a sexual relationship with anybody. And you know what he starts to do, Travis? You know
what does he start to do?
Christians, when they're at the game place, he starts rubbing up on her and touching her. That's what he thinks is the next logical step. And so this
see, like, my girl shows me her titties, you know, but we don't do anything, and it's because she's not ready yet, right? Yeah. I get it. I'm enlisting in the United States Army. When I leave, before I leave, I expect to at least get something, right? But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't push it, you know? That's not what you do. You don't push that, you know?
Well, that's not what he thinks.
Don't leave, Jason. I'm gonna play a song, and when he's done...
He thinks the world owes him a boyfriend-free girl. You don't understand Chris Chan.
Chris Chan?
Yeah, that's his name. That's like that's the name he's most famous for. That's what he calls himself, by the way. That's his own nickname.
Suck my dick.
And so, Megan is a friend of his for many years. And so he goes back to PVCC. His expulsion is over. And during his years, the latter years of his college, he comes up with an idea for the Sonichu comic, which is autism incarnate on paper. And he draws the comic in crayon, and he adds text in Photoshop. And these are basically walls of text with pictures spaced in between. That's
okay.
How much writing he does. And so, now.
Jason, he's reading the chat, stupid. He manages so my YouTube channel. Don't expect him to not be on the stream.
And so this is where a certain website finds him. Do you know what website that is?
Anonymous.com.
Close.
Oh shit.
It's very famous. The website 4chan gets its hands on him. They discover Chris Chan.
Oh, 4chan. Wow, fuck 4chan.
And they discover
4chan can suck my dick.
And so they discover his comics, right? And so this is when first contact is basically made with Christian through the internet. And so they start poking fun at him, and they start, he's extremely transphobic, and he really does not like gay people. And so what does 4chan do? They take the characters in this comic, and they draw all the girls with penises, and they draw all the boys having sex together.
Okay.
And this does not make Christian happy. He is not a happy camper. So what does he do? He sets up a camera, and basically he thinks that he's being misunderstood by the trolls. And he says, "Hey guys, I'm not this way, I'm this way." And he basically is like, "I don't like the gays, I don't like the darkies." He's basically telling him stuff like that. And so once 4chan is having a field day with this, because they're like, he just gave us everything we needed to start, you know, mocking him. And so this leads up into what is called the ED saga, or Encyclopedia Dramatica. It's not as famous as it used to be. It used to be a really famous website. And so that is also, it's basically 4chan and Encyclopedia Dramatica that are the reasons why he is today. And so once they get their hands on him, it's a open field day for basically anyone who wants to come mess with him. And so this is where he starts getting the idea that people are out to get him, you know, out to ruin his life. And he's kind of right. And he starts to blame everything bad happening in his life on the trolls. That's what he calls them. And so, have you heard of the game Parappa the Rappa? It's like kind of an older game. It's a
hold on. Kristen Weston Chandler, creepy man-child on YouTube, ED, and many other forums, likes to make videos of himself having sex with a blow-up doll.
Yes. I'll get to that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is the type of man we're talking about. And so, where was I? Oh yeah, this is the ED saga. He basically finds the ED page and finds out that everyone is like going, "Look at this guy, look how crazy in he is, look at this guy." And so, do you know what he does? He does a tactic he calls information overload, where he basically doxes himself and gives them all the information on every event in his life up until that point. Phone numbers, addresses, emails, passwords, everything. And he does this willingly. He just gives it to him. And this is sort of a running theme throughout the rest of his life. He'll basically be like, "Okay guys, all that email got compromised by the trolls, so here's my new email and phone number." And he just does that in a video, expecting only the good people to see it, because he doesn't understand how the internet works. And that's pretty much the end of the ED saga. Nothing really too bad happens on ED. You know, it's where they gather all the information on him until they make the quickie, which is where I'm reading most of this information from. And so during the ED saga, he enters a contest called Parappa the Rappa, Chop Chop Master Onion's Rap Off. And the basic goal of the contest is to sing your favorite song from the video game Parappa the Rapper. And you cannot change the lyrics, and you cannot have, I don't think you can have any music in the background either. And so, do you know what Chris does? He completely changes the lyrics around to make his own song while having the music playing in the background with the original lyrics.
Dude, I'm looking this up. There's an Ivy saga. There's a Liquid Chris Casey sagas. This is Asperchu. This is going on for fucking ages, man.
Pick one and I'll tell you about it. Just pick one at random.
I'm done.
Alright. Well, let me tell you about everyone's favorite saga. You just named it. Liquid Chris. Have you played Metal Gear Solid?
I have played Metal Gear Solid 5.
Is that the only one?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, in another Metal Gear game, I don't know which one, you have Solid Snake and you have Liquid Snake. And I think Solid Snake is the clone, or one of them is a clone. And so what happens is this guy basically just comes out of nowhere and starts pretending to be Christian, right? He's got the speech pattern down, he's got the stories down, he's got the drawing down. He has everything down to a T. He can copy him almost perfectly. And so he starts making basically his own version of Christian's videos. And to explain this away, he says that Christian himself, the original Christian, will now be referred to as Solid Chris.
Jason, keep your ass here. He's about done. You'll miss my song.
Solid Chris, basically, he learns about Liquid Chris because Liquid Chris goes to some kind of like convention in his Liquid Chris costume. And he starts selling Sonichu items. You know, that's Chris's comic that he made and poured his life into. And Solid Chris is not happy about it.
Don't leave.
And so what happens is Chris makes a whole new identity for himself. And he basically says, oh yeah guys, all that autism stuff, that was a lie. Everything is a lie. I work 40 hours a week, he doesn't. He lives on welfare with his parents. He supports his parents. He is a complete leech, leeching off of their pensions and retirement funds. And he has a 40-hour work week. That's a lie too. I think they keep a timer from when he even applied to jobs. And the last time he applied to job was a little over 9 years ago. And so he basically flips his personality and makes it a mirror of itself. And
this stream is getting no views.
It's getting good. This is like the setup to it.
Well, finish! Damn it!
I'm finishing. Stop interrupting me.
Shut up!
It's your fault.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'll get some amazing gameplay in after this. I'm gonna switch over after he's done running his mouth and I play my song. I'm gonna go on BO3 and do a stream. Shut up, Ramon.
Alright. So I gotta remember where okay. So he calls this new, he uploads this on a whole new account that of course the trolls find, called IBA Chandler. And Liquid Chris twists this to saying, I know your real name, Mr. Chandler. Your real name is Ian Brandon Anderson. You know, to play off the IBA. And so Chris basically has a mental breakdown because people are saying that Liquid Chris is the real Chris and that he is the fake Chris. And so he proposes like a contest of only things that Christian will be good at. And I think it's like 3 rounds, and the first round is like fighting ability, and you know, both are bad, but Liquid Chris takes it as a big joke. And the second round, I think they call it like the Sing Star contest. And so Chris sings one of his not custom songs, a song he wrote, which is basically stealing a song from another artist with his own lyrics.
Okay.
And
are you done?
He sings almost. This is about halfway through.
Jesus! Pick up the fucking pace!
I'm trying to, but you keep interrupting me.
Speak faster than you wank dog.
Whatever. And so, what Liquid Chris does in return is he basically gets an entire band to redo the whole song, and he sings it himself, completely blowing him out of the water because, like, surprise, surprise, and it was a surprise to everyone. Liquid Chris can actually sing very well. And so I think the last test, I can't remember the last test. We'll just skip it. And so one subplot that was running throughout the whole Liquid Chris arc is Casey, the sweetheart, which is what Chris calls his potential girlfriends. And she's slowly going over to Liquid Chris's side, and Solid Chris does not like it, and Solid Chris ends up impersonating Liquid Chris, and he tries to steal her away, but he finds out, yada yada yada. Casey ends up marrying Liquid Chris. In real life, this actually happened. Both of them got married. And so I think around when Liquid Chris was probably going into his graduate studies, because he's actually like a doctor that studies cancer cells.
You know, I forgot how much you talk. You talk so much, my guitar is gonna go out of fucking tune.
Whatever. This is like the very end too. And so Liquid Chris basically makes a video saying, my life is perfect, Sonichu is profitable, I have the wife I've always wanted, he's going to go work on a Sonichu game, is what he tells Chris. So basically the dream life Chris will never have. And so he basically drops off the map after that. It's the end of the saga. There's a little rumblings from Casey every now and then from phone calls. But that's about it for like the Liquid Chris saga. He drops off the map as going down as the most loved troll that ever trolled Chris Chan. And what? It's done. This is like the epilogue.
About fucking time.
Because you kept interrupting like every 5 seconds.
Shut up.
You know it's true.
Barely.
How can there be barely a truth?
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm just arguing with you now.
Oh, thank God. Alright. He's done.
Do you want like
nope,
a 5
nope,
minute
nope, nope,
overview?
nope,
No,
nope,
5
nope,
minute...
nope,
No, it's,
nope,
it's
nope,
interesting.
nope,
5 minute overview of where he's
nope,
at today.
Nope.
There are actually developments still coming out from him.
Nope.
I'm just gonna say, you know how I said he was getting worse? Apparently now he's getting desperate enough to do sexual
fucking
harassment
hell
in public. Did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you. I wish I hadn't.
Yeah, he's getting desperate, and he thinks he's a trans woman now. So he's doing that too.
Okay.
Thanks for butchering the delivery.
You're fucking welcome. I can't sing, so... Nope. I need a pick. Oh, wait. Konnichiwa.
Don't you know how to play the banjo too?
I want a banjotar. Hold on.
What's that?
Oh shit. Konnichiwa, genki desu ka? Watashi wa Eagle. Watashi wa Eagle. Watashi wa Nihongo. Ow, fuck. Do ちらかまたは大丈夫です。はい。私の名前はカイト。私の名前はあだち。私の名前はあだい。私の名前はあだちあきおカイト。どちらかまたは大丈夫です。なにあ、hold on. 私の日本人はとても喋っている。私の日本人はとても喋っている。そして、だから私の謝罪。Welcome to the stream. I'll do that all on my own. Oi, oi. 私はイーゴー。私はイーゴー。お願いします。私はイーゴーお願いします。Yeah, no, Dyer wasn't really taught very well at all. I mean, he was taught that konnichiwa meant like good afternoon or something, when good afternoon or afternoon is like konbawa, and konnichiwa means hello.
You learn all his Japanese from anime?
Actually, no. He said somebody taught him, and I read everything that he had written down that his friend showed him, and 90% of it was incorrect.
Did he have like the right symbols, or just everything was wrong?
He had the right characters. It's just it was wrong. The meaning, what it meant behind it, the characters were correct, but what the meanings of it, the translations were incorrect.
Like if someone wrote down cat and told someone in another language that's the word for dog.
Basically. Like I said, konnichiwa means hello. He had konnichiwa down for good afternoon.
It's like the first thing you learn. Or if you even pick
You're
up.
right. The first thing you learn in Japanese is konnichiwa. I think he left. Anyway.
Japanese friend?
Yeah. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna start the Black Ops 3 stream up. I'm gonna just switch over real quick. So I will see you guys shortly. Crypto, you gonna stay in the party or?
I would if I had Black Ops 3.
You fucking twat.
Well, let me check. Let me check before I say anything. I probably don't, but let me check. Because it's like 40 or 50 gigabytes. That's a pretty big game.
Barely, bitch. I downloaded that shit in fucking 15 minutes.
No, you didn't, you liar.
Bullshit. 200 megabytes per second. Fuck out of here.
Whatever.
That's right. Suck my dick, bitch.
My thing isn't loading. Alright, there we go. Let's see.
You should have never fucking deleted it.
Because you don't play. Well, I don't play with you.
Oh, don't give me that bullshit excuse either. Well, I needed more room.
Well, it's true. I do.
No,
I wanted to get Dark Souls 3.
Fuck out of here.
I can delete Just Cause 3. I basically use that as a wingsuit simulator. The new one's coming out anyway.
I saw a link to a video not too long ago that said a guy had download speeds of 2 terabytes per second. I was like, fucking hell, dude.
I know they have I don't know if it's terabytes or gigabytes, because they're up to gigabytes now. And like countries with that fiber stuff, that's where you get those like super fast download speeds.
See, if I could download at like 50 gigs a second, dude, I could download GTA 5. I could delete GTA 5 and download it in literally a minute.
Let's see, I don't think... Why do I have Amazon Video and Hulu and on here?
Because you're a retard.
I don't even use the... Oh, actually, I think I have my mom's Amazon Video hooked up to this. I'll leave that there. Hopefully I'll have like 60 gigabytes free after I delete some of these games.
And my YouTube crashed.
Really?
His YouTube crashed. Jason's YouTube crashed.
Oh, is he using like a phone or something?
Might be.
I think on like an iPhone I use, it would crash kind of often. No, iPhone would crash a lot.
iPhone does crash a lot.
It doesn't crash too much on my new phone, but on my old phone it crashed a lot. I think it's like, it must be like a really intense application for like one part of the phone, you know? Like one part can't keep up, so it just crashes.
Jason's like, yeah, I'm on my pissing phone, you wank.
Called it.
Alright, once this thing blows up, I'm gonna call Morris Mutual and then hop on Black Ops 3.
Let's see.
Run into a bus!
There you go, you died. Did it blow up or did you just die?
It blew up.
Oof. Do I still have it? Yeah, it's like in the middle of my games file.
Alright guys, I will be right back. I'm switching right over to Black Ops 3, so give me just a minute.